side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. And the wait is now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, I briefly spoke with Jason Kidd. Their team's main focus tonight, well, it starts with All-Star Anthony Edwards. He said Ant is an incredible player. He's so physical. We have to throw multiple bodies at him. It's got to be a team effort to keep Edwards in check. An ambitious game plan. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Here's Dillingham. Following the basket by MP. Here's McDaniels, and it's blocked.
Just stellar defense from Derek Lively. Uses that length to send it back.
Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish and transition, nice and easy.
The Timberwolves have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Randle outside. Here's the three. Drops in the tray. Randle's got 5 now.
Well, you've got to be decisive in catch-and-shoot situations, and Julius Randle leaves no doubt.
MP passes to Lively. Here's MP, and the dunk by MP.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. To McDaniels. Randle outside. Takes a 3. Christie with the rebound. The Mavericks have gone 4 of 4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. The 3 from MP. Hands it from downtown. MP's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Well, the catch-and-shoot game is definitely in the bag of MP.
No one near Randle as he lets it go. Good on the triple.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot, hot.
Here's MP. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
Yeah, complete focus right now. Such an impressive start to this game. 100% from the field.
Now here's Randle. 8 points for him. Wagner has 3 on MP. Fires from the line. It's rebounded by Dallas. And it's been pretty smooth sailing for him in the playoffs so far. They've only dropped 2 games.
And they're a team that doesn't get rattled, even with all the pressure that comes with postseason basketball. It's a testament to the leadership in that locker room.
Timberwolves trail by 5. Randle outside. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Dillingham. Good on the baseline, Jay.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
Hardy passes to MP. Randle grabs the board. Minnesota's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. McDaniels sets a screen for Randle. That misses, had a chance to tie it there. Mavericks leading by 3. Dallas, no good that time either.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Wow, Julius Randle getting downhill and leaves no doubt.
And so here is Dallas after the basket by Minnesota. MP outside. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Dallas.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
Outside Edwards. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
And that strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact. Doesn't bother him.
Lets it go from the wing. And it's Wagner with the rebound.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Randall finds Wagner. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. And that'll tie this game up.
Well, Mo Wagner, a legit threat from deep. This guy's so good at pulling the trigger when you give him an opportunity.
And the dunk by MP.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Now here's Randall. 10 points for him. Wagner with a screen for Randall. Great look, but off the mark.
And they have a narrow edge here in rebounding early on, and you wonder what kind of a role that's going to play moving forward.
Here's MP. Lively's shot is off.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Pass to Dillingham. A miss that time would have put him up.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Minnesota's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down.
Well, Anthony Edwards plays with joy, and you love to see him get his teammates involved. Pretty pass.
Both teams deciding to change it up. For Dallas. MP comes in for Anthony Davis. And it's Hardy in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And then for Minnesota, Morgan's checked in, and it's Carter in for McDaniels. And it's the Mavericks with the ball. Lively the pass to MP. The 15-footer. Dallas again missing. Timberwolves leading by 5. So on the floor for Minnesota. Carter out there with Johnson. And it's Rudy Gobert. And it's Morgan in at the 3 spot. Carter kicks to Johnson. Carter with the screen. 5 to shoot. They swipe it. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. MP in the last game against Minnesota was a man determined. He had 42 points and, as usual, controlled the glass. The stats he put up were amazing. He knew nobody could slow him down, and he went to work. Kevin?
Thanks for the report, D.A. Great, phenomenal effort by him in that last game.
He willed the team to victory through his talent and through that competitiveness.
Let's give credit to his teammates for continuing to find this guy. They knew he had the hot hand, and they were willing to ride it all night long.
Here's MP after the basket by Minnesota. Close in, no stopping MP.
And you look at this scoring outburst by MP. What's incredible is he still has room to grow.
Gobert with a screen for Johnson. No good on the 3. The Mavericks trail by 3. The shot's good from Christie. Christie's got 6 points.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Johnson outside. Mr. Gobert. Timberwolves passing it around. Johnson surveying the floor. No good from outside.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Here's MP. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. He's got 17.
Another one for MP, giving the fans their money's worth here.
Here is Carter. Still yet to score. Gobert with a screen for Johnson. Again, Johnson missing.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam.
Some muscle, some urgency from him there. Sure. And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Both teams will make substitutions. Here are the NBA's top scorers during this postseason as shown on the 2K leaderboard. MP is number 1. In the third spot, Anthony Edwards.
And whether it's been attacking off the bounce or pulling up, both these guys have been lighting it up.
Now Dillingham. Randle outside. Hits it from three-point range. Randle's got it all tied up now for Minnesota.
The guys, over the years, we've seen Randle become a much more aggressive scorer. You love his tenacity.
MP against Randle. And it's a foul called on Mo Wagner. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Daniel Gafford's checked in for Tim Hardaway Jr. Here's Christie. He's got 6. Pocket 6. MP finds a gap. It's good. MP's got 8 points here in this quarter.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Outside Edwards. Back to Randle. Wagner a screen on MP. Randle no good.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
The 3 from MP. The offensive rebound. Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
Emphatic finishes are becoming routine for Mr. Gafford.
Dillingham with it. To the middle. Here's McDaniels. Great D that time from Davis.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
The Mavericks have shot 50% from the line today. 3 for 6. The first free throw is good.
Boy, when you think about what Daniel Gafford brings to the floor, it's length, it's athleticism, it's the vertical threat at the rim. But for me, it's about grit and toughness, too.
Dosunmu, he's checked in for Dallas. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Gobert's checked in. Now here's Gobert. And stolen by MP. .130 left now here in the second.
Guys, I don't see how you can't be excited about the future for MP. This guy's got a great head on his shoulders. His first focus is winning, and you don't see that often from a young man this age.
This is his second trip to the free throw line. And he makes the first. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. And both free throws good for MP.
Guys, for me, something you have to admire about MP is the tenacity he plays with. Every single moment he's on the floor, he's giving you his best effort.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
Timberwolves trail by 6. Baseline J on the way. Minnesota again turning it over. Mavs owner Mark Cuban taking in the home game with us here tonight.
And I'm sure he's liking what he's seeing from his guys. One of the more visible owners in the league. Cuban is always ready to show love for his team.
Now here's Dosunmu. Nothing on the board. MP outside. Count it. MP's got the lead up to 8 now for the Mavs.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
Minnesota's gone for the three-pointers 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. Back to Randall. Down low. Lets it go from deep. Mavericks with the rebound. One of the toughest teams for certain this season. They've hit the 60-win mark.
And fantastic team play. They've been fairly fortunate with good health along the way, adapting to everything that's been thrown at them. This group is a top contender, no doubt, for a deep playoff run.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
And so that brings the first half to a close. Mavericks ahead, leading by 6. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center.
We often talk about efficiency on offense. They were the winners in that department, guys.
I like how efficient you were. Looking at the series. And that's all for us.
What an atmosphere in here as we return to the action of the Western Conference Finals. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
So with Davis sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. MP out there with Dosunmu. Then there's Hardy, and there's Christie, and it's Lively in at the center position. Fires at the elbow. MP, good. MP's got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for Dallas. Pass to Edwards. Over Christie. That's it, and the Dallas lead is cut back down to 6. They get the basket from Edwards.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
MP with it. Picked up by Edwards. Dallas moving it around. Here's Christie. MP with a screen on Randall. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The shot's good from Christie. Christie's got 8 points.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. That 3 off the mark.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Dosunmu, the pass to MP. And they double up MP. What a move, MP.
This young kid's got some ups. MP throwing it down.
Timberwolves trail by 10. Here's Dillingham. Edwards passes to McDaniels. Outside for Randall. Over MP. The rebound by Dosunmu.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
And so it's Randall bringing it up now for the Timberwolves. Trailing by 10. Christie against Edwards. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on MP.
Hard work pays off right there. Anthony Edwards finds himself in the paint and draws contact.
The Timberwolves shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one. He hits the second from the line. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. MP with it. Defended now by Wagner. MP against Wagner. Count it. Good. MP's got the lead up to 11 now for the Mavs.
80% shooting to start the third, 4 for 5.
Wagner outside. Pass to McDaniels. Back to Wagner. It's Edwards on the wing. Wagner with a screen for Edwards. The 18-footer is right on the mark. Edwards got 7.
Well, in pick and roll action, Anthony Edwards is thinking score first. Good decision right there.
MP passes to Hardy. And here is Dosunmu. MP deciding where to go with it. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Dosunmu from outside the arc. Sinks the triple. He's got 5.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Edwards can't hit.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy. I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Timberwolves trail by 14. Now Dillingham. Dillingham setting the screen for Edwards. Look at Edwards slotting home the 3.
I'll tell you, what a night. He has been efficient. He's been strong. Unfortunately, they're still fighting an uphill battle.
Dallas making a switch here. Hardaway's checked in. Timberwolves also changing it up. Kamar is checked in. And it's Johnson in for Dillingham. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And MP still gets the shot in the air. Other young guys might have folded under that foul, but he's able to get to the line.
First one falls for him. And both free throws good for MP.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Johnson, the pass to Randall. Puts it up from 15. And Randall throws it down.
Yeah, you know that when Julius Randle gets into his rhythm offensively, he can be problematic for defensive teams.
Christie kicks to MP. That shot off the mark. Randall with some nice D. Pass to Kamare. And there's the drive. Oh, and he just jams it right over MP. Wow.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. And the jumper falls for him. MP's got 12 points now in the quarter.
I'm not sure what he was thinking exactly, but he finds a way to convert.
Back to Randall. Wagner, a screen on MP. Randall can't get that one to fall.
Still looking for his first triple of the half. He had 3 at the break.
MP outside. Lively sets a screen for MP. MP's good from way out there.
Well, that's his second 3 of the game. 1 in the first half, 1 here.
Pass to Kamare. Back to Johnson. 3-pointer, Randall. Basket is good. The assist from Johnson. Randall's got 20.
Oh, my goodness. What a response by Randall. Yes, you can make a 3. So can I.
Dosunmu, the pass to MP. .124 left in the third. MP powers through the contact inside.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
Hardaway against McDaniel. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Boy, plenty of time left in the clock. He needs to keep his poise. That's his 4th foul now.
And some changes here for the Mavericks. Davis is checked in for Dosunmu, and it's Little in for Christie. Gobert, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Spencer Dinwiddie comes in for McDaniels. Here's MP. Julius Randle with the rebound. Randle's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Johnson finds Randle. An emphatic LU jam.
This guy is so quick. Julius Randle finishes with a pretty dunk.
Hardaway passes to Lively. Lively sends a screen for MP. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Johnson. Here's Kamara. Gobert with a screen on Hardaway. Dinwiddie's shot is off. MP outside. And that one's on target from the wing. MP's got 44.
Slow rotation there defensively, and he gets a wide open look from mid-range.
And I'll tell you, you look up at the scoreboard, that's correct. They have a big lead for a reason.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And now a sneak peek into the huddle with Coach.
One possession at a time. Go offensive rebounds and help and talk to each other on defense.
Defensive rebounding, a big emphasis for Coach. Some changes here for the Mavericks. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. MP comes in for Hardaway, and it's Dosunmu in for Christie. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, we've got Randle. Dillingham is out there with Johnson. Then there's Anthony Edwards, and it's Wagner in at center. There's the lob to the hoop, and finished off by Lively.
You just put it in the vicinity of Derek Lively. You think you overthrow it, Lively goes and gets it.
Timberwolves trail by 14. Johnson outside. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the content. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
You love how they've lived in the paint, making the defense just consistently have to collapse and still finding ways to convert.
The other thing that's been impressive is really just relentless driving the basketball. Doesn't matter if the defense is there, they are challenging them and getting it done.
And what you love about Edwards is how intense he is. Guy plays hard every minute he's on the floor.
Davis setting the pick for MP. That shot, no good. Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. And Randle throws it down.
Wow, excellent explosion off his feet by Julius Randle.
Mavericks leading by 11. Pass to Dosunmu. Dallas moving the ball around. Here's MP. MP keeping his balance right there.
Well, all night he has made an impact at the offensive end. Now he's trying to shut the door.
Outside Edwards. For 3. Mavericks with the rebound. Lively's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Davis dishes to MP. Davis setting the pick for MP. It's stolen by Edwards. Wagner as screen on Davis. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
Christie, he's checked in for the Mavericks. And the Timberwolves also making a change. McDaniels checked in.
He's forcing the action now, finally getting to the charity stripe after no freebies in the first half.
I believe the pass to MP. Pass to Hardy. Back to MP. Shot clock at 5. And MP throws it down.
Oh, what a move by MP. Just relentlessly attacking the rim.
Now, here's McDaniels. Back to Edwards. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
MP, no good.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Randall kicks to Wagner. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got his third assist on the night. And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
MP can't get it to fall. Poked away and stolen by MP. And he lobs it up toward the rim. It's stolen by Randall. To the inside. Here's Wagner. That's to McDaniels. They set the pick. Back to Wagner. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Mavericks leading by 10. MP outside. Lively a screen on Randall. And here's MP for 3. Rebound Minnesota. To the paint. Here's Randall. And the rejection by MP. Dallas has gone ice cold from three-point land, 0-4 since the start of the final quarter. Doesn't go that time. Nice defense from Wagner. Here's Edwards. And Lively pulls it down.
And that's just about going to wrap it up for game number 2. Lots of exciting moments out there. Big-time NBA play, and in the end, victory for the Mavericks.
They really lit it up in this one. Fantastic offensive performance.
Definitely. Just simply shot the ball well. One of those games to be proud of.
And they're going to build on their win in Game 1 with another strong performance here tonight to take a 2-0 series lead.
Yeah, and if this game is any indication, these conference finals are looking like it may be a mismatch. If they continue to play even close to the level they have tonight, they'll be booking themselves a spot in the NBA Finals.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for MP.
Boy, his activity really stood out to me on the defensive end. He harassed ball handlers, came up with steals in transition. You had the feeling guys were looking over their shoulder, worried he was going to pick their pocket.
And another one falls. Amazing.
And how about the night he's had? That score now ties him for the single-game playoff high for this team.
He has been nothing short of amazing tonight, right? A legendary playoff performance from him.
But Julius Randle is never going to back away from a defensive player. He knows he's got the strength to play through contact. Nice job drawing the foul.
Both free throws good from Randall. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Clarkson outside. So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. And this win puts them squarely in the driver's seat in this series. Up now, Greg, 2-zip with all the momentum on their side.
I mean, in fantastic shape right now. If they can capitalize on this victory and win Game 3, you can just about put this series to bed.
You got it. That concludes this broadcast of the Western Conference Finals.